I used to work at a hot rod shop in Tehachapi, and I didn't have my dad, and we had 20 acres. It was just my mom, my sister, and me, so you had to fix it if it broke. I think hot rods and customs are probably the most similar thing to scaled composites specifically, because everything here is about making things work. Like, you have a goal, which in a hot rod world is you have a picture or an idea, and then you are left to figure out how to get there. My name is Amy Mulligan, and I am a systems mechanic crew chief at Scaled Composites. I work on the model 401, or the tail number N401 XP, which is named Sierra. Basically, I'm responsible for making sure that this gets off the ground safely. It's real fun to kind of use your brain. Like, every day you use your brain, you don't just sit there stagnant. Well, throughout my whole career, I've kind of done everything. I started out as just a composite tech, just doing the simple stuff, right? Building parts, and then I got into assembling the parts and then being in charge of what was being assembled together, and then moved from that to an actual airplane build, and just kind of kept growing, and then I got to touch the engine on an aircraft we no longer have here, but some people know of as White Knight 1, the original, that actually dropped our first spaceship. Literally from the first day, my first thing I ever touched was that. And then I got to actually crew chief that jet when it left for a museum. Knowing its whole history behind it, you climb up inside it to do maintenance, and there's stories written inside the booms of jokes and people signing it, and like just kind of that scaled vibe inside. That actually opened my eyes to how amazing it is to be able to actually be on the flight line and work with these and work with the engines and get my hands on the metal bits, and that was like my, heck yeah, this is the way I want to go. I had an event happen to me outside of work that kind of just touched on what I do for a living. I had an aircraft crash into a hangar that I was standing next to. It's one of those things, like, it really puts in perspective, like, these aren't just your car. If it breaks down, you don't just pull over to the side of the road. It's a big deal. It's very important what we do every day. A crew chief here isn't just a title. It's not something you sit and you sign books. You're in there just as elbow deep as everybody else. When we're ready to leave the ground and that pilot's getting ready to get in the seat, that this thing is as safe as I can possibly make it. And we are ready to go and ready for him to do whatever he needs to go do to make his day a good day.